Hello and welcome to the Healer's Trail channel. I'm Philosoph and today we are going to talk about types of energy a hiker can encounter, how to work with it and where to find good sources of energy. Energy is a very broad term as in reality everything is made of energy and information. We are going to generalize a bit and we'll talk about the energies that can help move us faster along the trail. We can generalize energy in two categories, the good and the bad one. The bad energy can be perceived by color, smell, heaviness, and by bad emotions connected to it. The negative energy can obstruct our energetic pathways and make blockages in our energetic system that cause us to go through problems in our lives. This energy is usually dark, black, grayish or brown in color. It looks like dirt, particles, smoke, tar, rotten meat, or anything that looks very ugly. Those who are clever enough can smell the energy's foul smell and can perceive its heaviness. These energies tend to be much heavier than our energetic bodies. The sources of this energy in our world are usually people that are sick, under the influence of drugs, under the influence of negative emotions, or when they are under any kind of suffering. Other sources of negative energy are bad spirits and so-called lower astral worlds. Other negative energies can be perceived as arrows or rocks that are usually generated by other people experienced in occult arts to hurt other people. These kinds of energies are very malevolent and dangerous. There are certain kinds of active imagination techniques that can help us to cleanse our body or surroundings from this energy. Good energy is a totally different matter. It can be perceived as light, smelling very nice, usually like flowers, and it feels very uplifting. This kind of energy is what we are looking for. This energy can really change our lives and give us more personal power. This energy always looks very bright and clean. This energy, however, is not easy to get. There is a plenty of negative energy on planet Earth, mostly in regions where people live. However, there are some places that have much more positive energy concentrated within themselves. We call these places of power. Our planet has also an energetic system, and where the meridians of the planet meet, there is a so-called place of power. In history, people tend to build temples in such areas. A hiker can use certain places to get fresh energy from nature, where not a lot of people congregate on a daily basis. The good places are the top of the mountains with good views. Where nature is, there is a more refreshing energy. Nature is very essential and aids us with progression along the path. The forests are reservoirs of good energy. You can even use trees to get this energy. For example, oaks and beeches are very good sources of a good energy for us. Choose a healthy and a big one. Connect with them either through your palms or a hug. Ask him to provide you the energy and keep breathing it to yourself according to the technique described in our previous video about meditation. Very similarly, you can use a sun, moon, sea, or even stars to get a refreshing energy into yourself. These are the physical sources of energy. However, as we stated in our meditation video, there are also techniques to connect to non-physical sources of energy. In our headspace, we need to use our imagination. However, we use word imagination for lack of a better term. By imagining, we are changing our vibration and reality to get us closer to certain objects that are not really in our day-to-day reality. It is more like tuning ourselves into a sub-reality of universes where the sources of light are accessible. There is one infinite source of energy. This source of energy presents infinites of every aspect of existence. There is an infinite bliss, infinite light, but also infinite pain, infinite fear, infinite darkness, and so on. Every aspect of reality is contained there with its infinite power. With our intention, we can connect to this source and get whatever we want from it. I recommend to always focus on the brightest and highest energy possible that we can get and then breathe it to a desirable energetic center to achieve what is necessary. However, to really connect it to it fully is where the things get a little bit tricky. If it was so easy, then surely we would have a lot of people with supernatural powers running around the planet. To really get to the higher sources of energy is a tedious iterative work consisting of cleaning the negative energy out and getting the positive energy in. This work, however, comes with significant positive changes of the hiker's life. This was all for this session. In the next video, we are going to talk about plants of power and how to utilize them for the progression along the healer's trail. So until then, do not forget to be calm and to be kind.